Hey guys, welcome to Comic Basic Lists, where we try to unravel everything we know about comic books in 10 minutes or less. I'm Joel, and today's list, 10 of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. Before we begin, I'm going to ask you two things. First, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below this video. That way you'll be sure never to miss a video, and it helps this channel grow. Second, I need you to check out a website for me. I need you to go to www.comicsforcause.com. The link is in the description. Comics for Cause is a global initiative started by us here at Comic Basics that gives children all over the world a chance to escape their own realities through the medium of comic books. I strongly encourage you to check out the website, and if you can, help us. In part to the upcoming release of the MCU's Captain Marvel, the title character is seeing a resurgence in her popularity. Over the years, there have been numerous individuals to take on the mantle of Captain Marvel, none more well known and important as Carol Danvers. Throughout publication, Carol has fought creatures, beings, and entities. As one of Marvel's strongest heroes, she has held her own against a wide variety of enemies. In saying that, some stick out more than others. I ask, do you know who they are? With that, we present to you 10 of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. Karla Sol, or Moonstone, is a doctor of psychiatry who possesses superhuman strength, speed, stamina, has flight, possesses molecular control, and gravity manipulation. Like Carol Danvers, her powers are Kree-based. Not the original Moonstone, Karla Sol actually stole the gem that gives her power from M.O.D.O.K. She was able to do this after using her know-how of psychology to convince Lloyd that the Moonstone turned him into a monster. This, coupled with some gas, killed M.O.D.O.K, and she ran off with the stone. Over the years, Karla has undergone many transformations. One of her iterations saw her as Captain Marvel in Norman Osborn's Avengers. No matter which form Karla takes, one thing remains the same. She is one of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. With the X-Men property firmly back at home at Marvel, there is no reason that Rogue shouldn't be on this list. Rogue has the unusual mutation to temporarily steal the powers and memories of whomever she touches. As a consequence, she inherits the ability to fly and gains superhuman strength and durability after touching the then named Miss Marvel. This immediately sets up a love-hate sort of relationship between the two. The history between the two is long and well documented. In the world of X-Men, Rogue, and Captain Marvel, there may be no better time for the two franchises to meet. Marvel's use of the Kree in their various adaptations is well documented. From the appearance of the species in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Guardians of the Galaxy to the Captain Marvel movie, the Kree are an important part of Marvel's history. With the MCU set to explore the depths of space, the Kree could and would be a very interesting area to explore. The species has a rich history dating back to 1967, thereby giving them 51 years of stories to work from. The two, Captain Marvel and the Kree, are like peanut butter and jelly, in that they always go together. Oh, and it doesn't hurt that Captain Marvel's power stemmed from her interaction with a Kree. Thanos is a no-brainer. With the snap of his fingers, Thanos obliterated half of the universe at the end of Avengers Infinity War. Shortly after the snap, the movie concluded with possibly the greatest cliffhanger in history. Nick Fury frantically calling out to Captain Marvel. Thanos, with all his power, is one of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. Not only do the two have origins that begin outside of Earth, they are also superpowered in a way that no being should be. When the two collide, worlds rattle. There are very few enemies that rival what these two are capable. For that reason, Thanos makes the cut as one of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. Debuting in Prince Namor number 5, Tiger Shark was an Olympic-level swimmer named Todd Arliss. While attempting to save a drowning man, Todd is taken by a series of waves and crushed against the side of a ship. This results in Todd breaking his back. Now a shadow of his former self and looking to be as he once was, Todd undergoes a procedure that mixes his DNA with both Namor and a tiger shark. The experiment imbues the now called Tiger Shark with superhuman speed and strength. The drawback is that these powers take their strongest form underwater. While I don't classify Tiger Shark as a high-ranking enemy of Captain Marvel, the two have come to battle on more than one occasion. The sister to Lilandra of the Shi'ar Empire, Deathbird is a formidable foe. Often considered an enemy of the X-Men, Deathbird and Captain Marvel have gone toe-to-toe on several occasions. Deathbird, like mentioned, is a member of the Shi'ar Empire. She possesses superhuman strength, heightened attributes, and talon-tipped wings that allow her to fly. During her time as a member of the royal family, she taught martial arts to Gladiator and was revered as the Empire's best hand-to-hand fighter. What makes Deathbird so scary is that she has no problem going into battle against the strongest and most powerful if it means that her plans will move forward. Due to this, upon her arrival on Earth, she immediately went to battle with Captain Marvel. That instantly classifies her as one of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. The MCU is famous for its introduction of obscure heroes and villains. If introduced, Puppetmaster would be no exception. Philip Masters has the unique, although not too impressive, power to create puppets out of radioactive clay. While this may make you say, so what? Understand that once the clay puppets are made, he can then control whomever they replicate. Puppetmaster is only as interesting as someone who makes puppets could be. However, when Marvel explores the full potential of his abilities, it is always interesting. Think about how it would look to see Black Panther battle Captain Marvel. George Tarleton's career and life was forever changed the day he was chosen to become a bioengineered living computer. Under the orders of his boss, the Scientist Supreme, Tarleton was put through experiments designed to delve into the mysteries that the Cosmic Cube held. As a byproduct of the experiments, Tarleton mutated. He literally became a giant head. However, through it he gained superhuman intelligence and psionic powers. What makes M.O.D.O.K so impressive, aside from his intelligence, is his look. He is unlike anything in the Marvel Universe. As a critical member of AIM, M.O.D.O.K and the Avengers, thereby Captain Marvel, have fought more times than is countable. He is one of the greatest Captain Marvel enemies, period. As a member of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Mystique was instrumental in the development of Rogue. In fact, as time went by, she trained Rogue and turned her into the most powerful and lethal member of the team. In one of their many battles with the Avengers, Rogue successfully steals the powers of Ms. Marvel. Unbeknownst to either Mystique or Rogue, she also stole her memories. This moment was a turning point for Captain Marvel. Mystique is an integral part of Captain Marvel's history. If not for her, one of the best storylines in Captain Marvel's history may never have come to fruition. No different than Talos the Untamed, Titanus was a Skrull born without the ability to shapeshift. Like Captain America and the Super Soldier Serum, Titanus underwent a similar transformation under the Super Skrull program. At the conclusion of the program, Titanus was given superhuman strength and the ability to heal from nearly any injury. Now with absolute power, he left his Skrull homeland and landed on a planet. Once on the planet, he was quickly defeated and turned into a gladiator for its king. Eventually, he escaped, killed the king, took over the planet, and began the successful invasion of other worlds. What makes Titanus such a worthy adversary to Captain Marvel is not that he is strong or that he can instantly heal himself. Instead, what makes him a worthy adversary is that he's a Skrull. With a history of war between the Skrull and the Kree dating back millennia, Titanus is one of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies. And that's it, 10 of the most feared Captain Marvel enemies of all time. Did I miss any? Who would make your list of Captain Marvel enemies? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I'm going to ask you 3 things before you go. First, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow. Second, if you really liked it, give the video a share and let someone else like it too. Third, I'm going to ask you to check out 2 websites. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I need you to go check out Comics for Cause at www.comicsforcause.com. The link is in the description. Comics for Cause is a global initiative created by us here at Comic Basics that sees the distribution of comic books all over the world to children who need them most. Check out the website, and if you can, I encourage you to help us. Second, I need you to check out Comic Basics, of course. Comic Basics is the parent company to this YouTube channel, and it has more information than we can cram into any of these videos. You can find it at www.comicbasics.com. The link is also in the description. Thanks guys, and we will catch you next time.